Shields up, Iron Breakers. Rurikhan here, coming at you with another episode of Dark Souls 2 Scholar of the First Sin walkthrough. And today we're getting started right at the right here, and we're gonna be right here, right in Drangleic Castle, and we're gonna be facing off against the Throne Watchers. Now, I did mention the reason why I want to do this is because I want to complete the quest line for Benhart, so that in the next memory that we go to, Benhart's going to be there, and he's just going to give us all the stuff that we want. At least that's what I'm expecting. I believe I've done 2 things with Benhart, so this one should be number 3. But I could be wrong, because I can't remember every single thing in great detail, so who knows. Let's go ahead, pop up the King's Ring. And I actually want to switch over to Chloranthy Ring again, because yeah, I really needed some stamina regen earlier, and things didn't really go as well as they could have at the Ancient Dragon because my stamina was regenerating slowly. Then again, it is one of those situations that is kind of fight-by-fight cases. Shouldn't she be here? Or I wonder if she only comes here after I defeat the giants. That might be the case. Regardless of that, we can come and just beat the crap out of the Throne Watcher and Throne Guardian, or whatever their names are. We're going to beat the Watchers, basically. And this is actually a good thing to do if you're trying to be a completionist, because, I mean, not just if you're trying to be a completionist, it's just a good idea to do these bosses separately, because otherwise you get to the end and you're going to get like 3 boss fights in a row. And yeah, it's not pleasant at all to just get 3 boss fights in a row. Now, we should be able to summon Benhart here, I believe, because if we can't summon him here, then I'm going to have to return here later. But I do see 2 summon signs. So this one should be Benhart, correct? Yeah. Now, I'm also going to bring Vangarl simply to act as father. Because, to be honest, if you want to be just effective at this boss, you can just go in Benhart. But if you want to make sure that Benhart survives, having the head of Vangarl as a distraction is not a bad idea. And we do want to ensure that Benhart survives to make sure that we complete his quest line. So, we're going to be going for that, and let's switch to Dark Weapon. And I'm hearing behind me the sound of a foam that's about to drop, and that has been one of the most frustrating things today. It's just like they keep on dropping, like the London bridges, basically. Okay, boys, come in anytime you want. There we go. And now let's just focus one of them down. Why not you? Ooh, you take so much damage from Dark. Me likey. Take that, right on the G-spot. Looks like Vangarl's just like sitting there not doing much. There we go. They're finally sprung into action. Let's just ensure that Benhart survives this, shall we? As I'm focusing on Benhart's energy, I just get hit. Okay, you're about to go down. You ready for this? Ooh, god damn it. Okay, let's do the triple spin. Ooh, you like that, didn't ya? Triple spin is actually not a very effective maneuver, if I'm to be completely honest, in terms of the stamina usage and whatnot. It's good for staggering, but apart from that, I mean, you're usually not hitting on the G-spot, which is why I'm not a big fan of using it. I noticed that in one of my videos, one of you guys commented and said, "Oh, we finally found the spin to win maneuver," and it's like, no, I mean, I know that you can do the triple spin if you do the running attack. The problem is that you're wasting a lot of damage by not hitting in the proper, with the proper portion, with the proper part of your weapon for the direct hits. And you want to get that. At least I do. Let's switch it up. Get our dark weapon up again. Oh crap, they're taking a ton of damage. Really need to finish this. Need to finish this! God damn it, Vangarl! Holy crap, the damage there. Ooh, that was dangerous. Okay. Oh, snap. No. Don't focus me right now, boys. I'm busy. Leave me to my drinking addiction. God damn it, Benhart's gonna die if I don't intervene. So let's go ahead and intervene. She goes down. No. Son of a bitch. Okay, we're gonna have to reset this. We're gonna have to reset this. This sucks. I can't quit the game. The only thing I can really do is kill... is let Head of Vangarl die. Well, he's not going to kill the Throne Defender anytime soon, that's for damn sure. I think he's going to res her, right? Oh, you actually killed them? Look at how fucking happy you are, Vengarl. You useless fucking twat. God damn it. He just basically wrecked one of the quests for us. There's still another chance. We can still bring Benhart of Yugo to Nishandra. And it should... Although I'm not sure it's easier to make him survive there, but... Damn it, that kind of destroys the whole point of why we came here right now. Sorry, guys, I made a mistake. I should have been a little bit more aggressive in that fight, and I should have been more on top of things, and Vengarl wasn't able to survive. Obviously, that is not the ideal scenario, but we can still do it. It's fine. We just need to go get the other memory now. As a matter of fact, we might as well just go straight for the memory where we killed the giant boss. And then we can come here and kill Nishandra and Aldia, and we can do the other memory later. So yeah, that works out. That works out. It's fine. It's fine. We'll just do things in a little bit of a different order. So, let's head out to... Where are we supposed to head out to? I'm lost again. So many friggin' bonfires in this place. Let's go here. And from here, we will have to go to... I know that it's here. I just can't remember exactly the... Oh, no, I remember now. There's a bonfire there, too, so we can rest when we get there. It's fine. Just a little bit disappointed with myself, because I was really hoping I'd be able to get Benhart to survive that. But we've spent way too much time in their upgraded phase, and they just took advantage of it, and they wrecked poor Benhart. Wow, this guy just took half of HD damage right there. Some HD ready damage, 720! That's 720p resolution, baby. Now, let's go ahead and take care of... Oh, he doesn't respawn, so that you can't farm the Cian set early on. Makes sense. They still give you a shot at getting that gear early on, though, so that's good. Switch the rings up. Let's get the Aged Feather. The reason I'm already selecting the Aged Feather is because there's an item that, in order for you to get that item, you have to jump down to a place you can't return to. So we'll light this bonfire. This is where you do the boss fight against the giant lord, whatever his face is. And this is one of the items that you can get now. Twinkling Titanite, Fragrant Branch of Yore, thank you very much. Return to the last bonfire. There's nothing else that I'm aware of to pick up here. We've pretty much picked the rest of this place clean. So now we're going to clean up Mr. Big Ol' Lord and stuff. How many souls did we even get for that? I didn't even notice. How many souls did we get? 52,000. Not too shabby. So, this might take me more than one try, simply because I want to pick up all the items and stuff. But yeah, you definitely should bring Captain Drummond to this one. That is also the only way that I'm aware of that you can get the helmets for the Dranglake set. In order to get that Dranglake helm, you need to do this boss with Captain Drummond. And in comes Captain Drummond. Now this portion is a bit of a pain in the ass, so what we're going to do is we're just going to aggro that head, because there's a trigger here at some point where that head's going to explode, and it's going to come down, it's going to kill a bunch of giants. Actually, it's going to kill that giant. I guess this giant's going to survive. Ow, lots of damage there. And still get hit by the giant, always nice. Drummond seems to be making a beeline for the boss, which is not the smartest move for him to make. Actually, this giant's going to die anyway, so the hell with it. Let's make a beeline for the boss as well. And Drummond's there already, hacking away at the boss, which is fine. Because Drummond's a tanky bastard, although we do kind of need to hurry. You got to be careful about this boss's moveset, because it's pretty dangerous. But if you just stick around his legs and just be ready to dodge... As a matter of fact, don't lock on, because you want to be more aware of his movements. This allows you to also move faster. And if you have a halberd, like the R2 is just beast mode. Even if you're not hitting him on the G spot and all that, it's all good. You can still get a lot of damage in. And there you go. That's the Giant Lord. I'm not sure if he is harder or easier. I don't think his difficulty particularly changed. It's just the fact that I've killed him quite a few times by now, so I'm more comfortable doing so. There's a bunch of items spread through this area that you might want to get. Just be aware that the fireballs are still going to be landing, so you're still going to have to use your Estus. As a matter of fact, if you want to be a completionist and pick up all the items and stuff, expect to spend more Estuses while you're out here running around than necessarily during the boss fight, because as you could see, the boss fight, so long as you're not locked in, not really a big deal. Wow, look at us getting all the hockey suit in this section. Ow, thank you. I'm not sure where you hit me from there, but that's fine. And another bonfire ascetic. There are a bunch of items in these things that do require you to pay attention. Ow, thank you. I'm gonna pop 2 of those to just fill myself up. I always like to check the giants just to make sure that they haven't changed anything and they haven't added more souls of the giant to these giants, because that just makes King Vendrick a lot easier to kill, obviously. So let's move on. Doesn't seem like there's any more items out there. Pretty much killed that Giant Lord pretty freaking fast, if I can say so myself. Also remember that, I mean, if you have problems like I just did there with getting the bosses and whatnot, you can always scale some of the areas up by using Bonfire Ascetics and doing several fights with the same characters. Like, you could do the that congregation fight in Seldora 3 times with Benhart, and that's like the easiest fight. The reason I personally don't do it is I actually don't like the mechanic of the Bonfire Ascetics. I know that a lot of players enjoy that. I'm very OCD though, and I don't like the idea. I mean, I'm not really OCD, it's just I like having things neatly organized, and I don't like the idea of like having all my bonfires say 2, and then having a bonfire there that says 3, you know? When I go into New Game Plus or something. I like the idea of my bonfires equally upgrading themselves throughout the game. And I understand it's just a dumb thing of mine. I understand, but it's just that's just my personal opinion. That's just the way that I kind of feel about that kind of stuff. So there you go. So now let's do Nishandra, because why the hell not? Actually, we have 117,000 souls. So maybe, just maybe, we want to put some more strength. How about that? As a matter of fact, should I take strength all the way to 30? Why the hell not? We got so many friggin' stats anyway. I'm going to take strength all the way to 30 so that I can use that S-scaling sword. Then I'm going to enchant that sword with Dark, and it's going to become a friggin' beast. But for now, this is going to be it. So now let's go back down to Drangley Castle. And let's see if we can not mess this up. Also, we can't use dark damage. Almost forgot. We cannot use dark damage against Nishandra because she is resilient to dark. And the problem is, the boss fight that we get after Nishandra, we have to use dark damage. So we're gonna have to switch. We're gonna have to switch this out. What's this? This is a player. Nope. Nope. Like I said, we will not be using players in these boss fights. So you get killed, sir. Thank you very much. But again, I mean, feel free to use players in your boss fights if you're doing this by yourself. It's not like we're doing a challenge run or anything. It's just the idea is I want this walkthrough to be doable by someone who is playing offline, if they so desire. Even though I think I did some collabs in a couple of bosses. Yeah, if you want to get the all the spells, you're going to have to kind of like do collabs with the Sunbro Covenant. There's no changing that. So this is, she finally reveals her name. My name is Channelot, and yada yada yada. And we're just like, yep, don't care. Do not care. So let's switch things around and put the... Well, I would if I could find a damn weapon. I need to organize my inventory again because I'm just a disorganized bastard. Where the hell is my pig sticker? I want my pig sticker. Here's my pig sticker. I use it to stick pigs. So we're not even going to use dark weapons, so we'll just equip the shield. Not that we need to, and we're also going to be cursed throughout this fight. That is just something that I'm usually unable to avoid because she just throws out so much curse that it's just like, whatever, man, you curse me, that's fine. I do believe that this is one of the more challenging bosses for this build because I think she's also not that vulnerable to fire. She's definitely not vulnerable to dark, I don't think. At least if she is, it wouldn't make a lot of sense since she is built from dark. But I do not want to bring Vangarl into this fight because there's only one boss, and I need to make sure that he survives. So I want to kill this boss fast. I want to hit her hard, hit her fast, and make her be dead. That's what I want to do. Well, hello, Nishandra.
Brave undead. You have proven yourself to me. Be one with the dark.
Well, maybe I don't want to be one with the dark. You ever considered that? Of course you haven't, because you're selfish. Where is it? Where is it? Here's the first one. Wow, we're just like... Yeah, we don't have any curse resist whatsoever. Wow! We did not become cursed. That's not that bad. Holy crap, Benhart's doing an amazing job. Maybe I can avoid getting cursed. Can I poison her? That'd be awesome. I wonder if she can be poisoned. I doubt that. That would make a lot of sense. Also, Benhart is going to die if I don't get in there, so let's just get in there. See how I'm not dealing that much damage on her? I think she's just resilient to elements in general, so you really want to just kind of bring physical damage to her is the way that I see this fight. Come on. This is still going to take a while. And I'm not too sure that Benhart's going to survive this. Oh, here's an AoE. Dodge it, Ben! No, Ben! And I got hit, damn near got cursed. Crap, the AoE again. Oh no, it's not the AoE, it's her little curse things. It's good. It's good. Didn't even get cursed. That was real good. That was a real solid victory right there. Soul and Nishandra. Benhart gets ported out, and we're going to have to switch out to this. Because we are not quite done yet. Wait, what? Did I miss something? Did I miss some kind of a step with Aldia? No, I don't think so. I don't think so. I better not have missed a step, because that is going to make this playthrough kind of dumb. No, what the hell did I miss? No. This can't be it. I think that I made the same confusion last time. I pressed here, proceed to the throne. But something happens, right? Please tell me something happens. Tell me I didn't mess this up. Please? Oh my god. I'm going to be seriously pissed off.
You who link the fire. You who bear the curse. Once the fire is linked, souls will flourish anew, and all of this will play out again. It is your choice to embrace or renounce this. Great sovereign, take your throne. What lies ahead, only you can see.
So I made a mistake. I think that was pretty obvious because I forgot that killing Nishandra ends the game. But that's okay because I will be showing you guys the actual fight later on. At the end of this episode, I will show you guys the fight against Aldia. Now, the problem that we had there is that essentially we killed Aldia before killing Vendrick. And that made us only get the regular ending. But I do have that footage somewhere in my hard drive from the first time that I fought Aldia. So you guys can see the first time I fought him, which might actually be more interesting than after I've beaten him once. But yeah, again, my main problem there, I completely forgot that I forgot that Nishandra is still the final boss, regardless. Well, I mean, depending on how you do things. But yeah, you gotta kill Vendrick before you go to Nishandra, otherwise it doesn't work. Anyway, before we go to Vendrick, though, we do need to do another. We need to do another memory. Yes, that's what I wanted to say. So for that other memory, we need to head here again. Now, bear in mind, if you want to get the alternate ending, do not do things the way that I did. Do not kill Nishandra now, okay? Just bear that in mind. It's just I completely got distracted and I was like, man, whatever. I'm going to kill Nishandra. Then I'm going to trigger Aldia. It's going to be fine. And it's like, nope, it's not going to be fine because you actually have to kill Nishandra after you kill Vendrick. You have to do everything I've done so far and kill Vendrick. But before you kill Vendrick, you have to you have to do this other memory. Well, I mean, you don't have to do it, but doing this other memory does make Vendrick considerably easier. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to go to the other memory, because, I mean, at the end of the day, my plan for this episode was to get the third Benhart fight at the Throne Watcher and Throne Defender. But since I failed that, I was hoping to get the Benhart fight at Nishandra, which I did. Except I forgot Nishandra also triggers the ending of the game, which was obviously a terrible mistake. So don't make the same mistake I did. Anyway, here's Benhart, and now that we've... oh, damn. Really? You guys followed me all the way here? Are you all fucking crazy? You all looking to get killed? Dude, I will kill you with a couple of arrow shots. I have no issues with that. Switch it, and boom. Those two should not aggro, and the other guy that fell down should not be coming back. Anyways, exhaust all of his dialogue. Oh, looks like we already did it. See? We completed the 3 missions with him, or the third mission was Nishandra, but alternatively, what you guys should do is get his third mission on the Watchers, and then come do this, okay? That's the right way to do it. Don't do it like I did, because that was obviously a terrible mistake. Do not kill Nishandra at the same time I did. But like I said, I will still be showing you guys the Aldia fight and the alternate ending. Don't worry about that. It's just going to be with another character. But anyway, we're going to be doing this memory, and this memory is long. It always takes me a long-ass time to complete this memory, because there's just so much to it. Sometimes I need like 3 trips to get this memory done. So, starting things off, you'll find Benhart here. You no longer need to talk with him because he already gave us all of his stuff, which you need, and you need that for getting Benhart's quest achievement, as well as the achievement of speaking with the other guy. Actually, I'm not even sure there's an achievement for that other guy, but we're going to be doing it regardless. You didn't say the magic word. Do not want. Do not care for. Thank you very much. Let's drink up. And now, what else do we have? We have this individual over here who needs to get rocked hard. Now, you want to use this for sure. First lockstone. It's going to open up a secret passageway here. And I'll get this. Whoa, dude. You gotta be trying to backstab us. That is just not cool. Now, here we have a chest. I can't remember if it's a mimic or not. Looks like it's not. Now, you don't need that one. Oh, crap. It's a good thing we didn't get the crossbow one. Soul of a Hero times 3. You do not need that thing, but you can use another wall here. You get another secret passage. If you use that, a disc is gonna come out of here, and it's gonna work like a trap. So don't do that. Not a mimic, and not a mimic. And now we're gonna get this loot, which is the steel set. So if you're looking to get the steel set, this is where you get it. And the fire seed. And now let's go all the way up to the very top, where we'll be able to get to another location. Now, my advice here is just cheese them. Not that they're terribly hard, but they do have that siege one with them. The siege one, always dangerous. Let's regen our stamina. But he's also getting shot up by the ballista, so that's pretty cool. So that guy should be going down. That guy should be going down. And we still have that dude on a ballista. Nice shot! That was one hell of a headshot. You guys saw that? Look at him. He's just loading up that ballista like it's nobody's business. Just shot his friend right in the face. Actually, right in the back of the head. Dude, you shot your friend in the back of the head. Okay? You're a terrible fucking human being. Well, you're not even a human being, really. You're hollow, so... Dude, stop blocking my shit. You're annoying me. Thank you. Now, the one that we have to break, there's one of these that we gotta break. I think it's this one. Yep. This will lower that platform, and you will want to drop onto that platform. Which is somewhat tricky, so you gotta be careful, because if you fall out of it... Wow. I thought I was gonna die. Surprised I survived that. Well, regardless, since we fell down... Whoa! Since we fell down, we might as well do the rest of the thing. So let's go upstairs, get the item that's upstairs. The Ashen Mist is about to start fading. That's one of my problems. But we'll get the Soul of a Proud Knight. This is always a rush against time in these memories. Alright. Wow, 2 arrows, huh? Thank you. I do not want another one, thank you very much. I've quite enough of your bullshit. So, good night. And let's pick up this item over here. Then there's another item down there, but there's obviously that big old giant. How much health you got? Not that much. Die, please. Had to miss my last arrow, of course. Heal up. I was trying to heal up while I was dropping down. Gotta be careful there, because if you drop down, that's one hell of a fall. Soul of a Great Hero and a Soul Vessel for all your respecking needs. What else do we need? We got another item over here. The Ashen Mist is fading, so we might as well grab the Soul of a Giant so that we don't have to do it later on. Now, I'm going to start running back, but I highly doubt we'll make it in time. There are still items missing in here because we did miss that jump towards that thing over there. Which, again, it's what Epic Name Bros says. I mean, jumping in this game, yeah, whatever. Not really its finest asset. So now I'm going to have to do this whole thing again, come up the stairs, and after coming up the stairs, just try to work my way down. But man, that's going to be a pain with all those giants in the way. I'm not sure how that's going to work out. Oh well, let's go in again. You can actually skip that, because you guys have already seen it. And after that, we're going to head down to Vendrix, because we should have enough. How many do we have? We should have like 5 Souls of the Giant. Yeah, that's how many you can have. So, let's switch things up. to melee, and I better not die because I got a crap ton of souls on me, and I really don't want to lose them. So you got to be careful here because these guys will like backstab you and screw you over big time if you're not careful. Now, let me see if I can go past these giants while they're fighting with these soldiers. Excuse me, sir. Damn it. Are you kidding me? Oh, my dude's really fat. He's just way too fat. Shit! Well, of course I died. Why wouldn't I? Finally! Jesus Christ! Now, let me just loot this chest fast, because I know there's a giant. Oh, you are kidding me! Here we are again. Hello, Mr. Giant. Why don't you go outside and play hide and go fuck yourself? I mean, what the hell? Seriously, all this trouble for what? I guarantee you it's not going to be worth it. Whatever you think is down here that is worth it. I mean, one simpleton spice, one skeptic spice. This used to be the place where you would get the Grand Lance, but it's not anymore, so it's like, I'm pretty sure whatever you're getting here, not worth it. See, I mean, I guess if you really want those bonfire ascetics, there you go, 3 of them, but to me, on a personal level, man, fuck this place. Fuck this place. Just get the friggin' Soul of the Giant and be done with it. So looks like there's an item down here for some reason. Some ironclad leggings. Thank you, I'll take those as well. It's not like I already have enough hockey pants as it is. That's fine. So let's move out. Now, it's time to go ahead and meet up with good old Vendrick. However, this video has been going on for quite some time. There were a couple of deaths I did not predict, and there was, of course, the disappointment of the fact that I got the ending. Well, not I got, but I triggered the ending that I didn't want it to trigger by mistake. But do not worry, like I said, I'm going to look up that footage that I have of the very first time I fought against Alia. Going to look that up. I'm going to give you guys that footage on the next video. Right after we kill Vendrick, get his stuff, and we're pretty much done with Scholar of the First Sin at that point. So yeah, well, this way I guess I kind of showcase both endings on my walkthrough. So it's not necessarily a bad thing. It was just something I wasn't really ready for. But anyway, thank you very much for watching. As per usual, leave me your comments, feedback, all that kinds of good stuff in the comment section below, and I'll see you in the next one.